before we get there, I'm going to do a little let's talk with you. Not a little. I'm going to just tell you what's going on with the energy since I haven't been talking to anybody. I mean, I have, but anyway, no. Wow. This is how Sabrina starts. Blooper-oni. Oh my God. It's been such a long time. Literally, like, I'll put this in the bloopers, but literally it's taken me about a day and a half to get here. Every time. Hello, my beautiful warriors of love. My name is Sabrina. For everyone that's new here, this is just an energy update of what's going on in July of 2025. So I've been off for a while, offline-ish. I still take personalized sessions for tarot, Let's Talk, and Akashic Records. I've seen so many of you already. And the energies, like, I hate to sound like this broken record, but the energies are insane to me right now because I almost feel like, you know, I always say it's a roller coaster ride, but to me it's like that amusement ride that's a gravity drop, like it goes up, look, we're in awakening stages, and now we're like, right? Like it's like I don't know if a lot of you pay attention to the Schumann resonance, but this past week has been we've been hit with a white out spike in the resonance, which is the Schumann resonance is measures the Earth magnetic grid. So it's like the whiteout affected me greatly yesterday when I was uploading this. Like 5 minutes into talking, I just shut down. My eyes were blurry all day long. Like I literally couldn't see anything. It was crazy. And I never equate my physical symptoms to anything in this physical world. I know everything that happens to me is because it's an energetic upgrade. So I was like, okay, they're working on my eyes. You know, there's an like I'm upgrading somehow, right? Like whenever I feel like I felt like pain in my throat, like my thyroid, I guess, or I don't know what it was, but anyways, it was strange. And I'm like, okay. And this past month since I've been gone, I've been feeling like pain in my upper back, like and then all these like specific places, but then they're gone right away because I talk to my cells and I do the whole thing, right? But it's just very important to pay attention. It's not important to pay attention to it, but I always talk about how if you're on this journey, it's really important not to equate your physical symptoms to the realistic world, right? Because you're a spiritual being, like you're a star in a human vessel that is recalibrating, and it's coming into her or his own. So it kind of is like, it's hard to it's not the same. Like there's something else happening, right? Again, you can choose however you want to see things. I'm not here to judge you or here to force you to change the way you look at things. It's just that I feel like I guess this month away has helped me really step outside of this world, because I'm not connected with it anymore, and it's been a gradual disassociation with it. And it's not that I don't love this world, because I created this world, so have you, and it's just that it's not where we need to be anymore. Like our frequency level does not function anymore. So recently, because I don't watch the news and I don't know anything that's going on, someone is like, oh, what about the war? And I'm like, what war? I have no idea what's going on, right? But it explains everything to me. As soon as someone told me about that, I was like, oh, I mean, I don't know if there's a war yet, whatever they want to tell you. That's instilling the lowest frequency possible, a war, instills the lowest frequency possible, which is fear, into the collective. Fear into the collective means what? The starseed, which is us, has to carry on again a lot more, has to bring it up, right? That's the job. That's our job. That's our mission on this earth. Our mission on this earth was never about what am I trying to say? Being successful in our jobs, making a lot of money in our lives, having that perfect relationship. It was never that. It was never. It was just, these were just bonuses. But we focused so much on that we lost our missions. We lost our purposes. Right? And then at one point you're going to realize, like I have in this past month, that the purpose is to go into neutrality. Is to like literally dissolve the past, dissolve the future, dissolve everything, because it's all one. Anyways, the past, the future, it's all collapsed. The present, it's all collapsed. Like it's like I've been doing a lot of sleeping. You know, Schumann resonance also says sleeping a lot is a big thing that's happening, but I don't want to attach to the Schumann resonance either. I want to just not attached to myself either, just telling you what's going on in my life. But I always say this, everybody is like has their own original blueprint, and they have their own missions on this earth, but ultimately we have the same mission, right? We came to up-level Gaia into the 7th dimension, which we have already probably done, because we're working in cohesion with her, right? So cohesion, that's not the right word, right? We're in cahoots. That's a slang word, okay, with her. It's like, it's just far beyond all of this, these theories and these spiritual concepts that we have learned. It's just, we're so far beyond that. And it's like, we're not able to tap into our true gifts. You know, because when I'm silent, I'm able to connect more with my higher self. And in that moment, I ask, so how much do I know my gifts? My true gifts? They're like 0%. And I'm like, what? What does that even mean? I was like, what about all the clairs that I know? Like, I'm very perceptive. I have a lot of clairaudience, clairvoyance. I'm telepathic. You know, I channel. I can feel. They're like, that's like every human has that. Every starseed has that in the human vessel on this earth, in the matrix, in the illusion. Everybody has it, and I've always said that, right? We all have it, but I thought, oh, that was the gift. And they're like, you have no idea what your gifts are. Nobody knows. Because nobody is able to fully disassociate them with their past. Everyone is holding on to these traumas. Everyone is holding on to these old storylines. Even the storylines of the moons and the rituals and the planets, these are all storylines to keep us kind of in a spiritual box, a mainstream box. You know, they're all boxes still. And I've been, I was so attached to this physical world still, with like money, you know, and all this. They're like, you know, and the only way to clear yourself from that is to go back to zero. Really, and it's so really uncomfortable when it comes to certain things in your life. It's to be disconnect yourself from certain people, from certain situations, from certain things, to be completely honest with yourself. When you're like, recently I had a family reunion where I thought I was going to go to it the day before, but the day of, I moved into something, I mean, dark, I guess, for some people, but for me, it was just like I needed to trust myself, and I didn't go, right? But it was like an issue for my certain family members. But at that moment in time, you're not doing this for them. that you're doing it for you, because you as the avatar have to take care of the soul that's inside the avatar, and the soul is screaming out to you and saying, hey, can you just listen to the intuitive nudge that we're like poking you with, and not like have to feel like a lot of us do these things because we feel bad for other people. We feel like we need to do this for everyone else. We need to, and it's like, that's not what being authentic is. And this is the very interesting disconnect, where, because religion, let's say, which is equated to the God, and religion, which is not in, this is just the matrix, right? God does not have a religion. God is you. God is energy, right? But in this matrix, we have the religion that tells you to follow these commandments, or follow these principles, or follow these rules. So in these rules, it's like, well, thou shalt not, or, I can only speak of Christianity because that's where my basis is from. But whatever it is in all your other religions, it's just not. There's no rules. There's no limitation. You're a limitless being. But to move into your true essence is to move away from these rules, these limited belief systems that make us comfortable to live in this world. But it's being comfortable is not what you're here to do. You're here to be uncomfortable. You're here to live in the chaos so that you could see through it and see how strong you are or how weak you are. Because strength and weakness is the same, right? It's like realizing all these words that we were given. Like a lot has, like, I'm not even thinking, and this is coming out of me. So like a lot of it is coming out because I'm clearing. I try to unfollow as much as possible as well online, because it's just too much information as well. And it's like, try too hard. I keep telling it's TTH, people, you're trying too hard. You're trying to force a situation. You're trying to solve problems. The matrix, I call it the matrix, but it's Earth, I guess, whatever this, however you want to see it, the illusion, the movie, is like, forces the human to always solve problems. There's always a hack. Follow the hack to do this. This is our tips. You follow these tips so you could. And it's like, no. And it's like, it kept us in a narrow pathway. And it held us very tight, and that's why a lot of you are always bouncing off walls at one point. We're all of us, me too. I keep bouncing off because I'm like, this is not what I'm supposed to be doing. This is not comfortable. Like, I'm not comfortable anymore in this. Where maybe for 40 years of my life, I was comfortable in that, like, limitation. Even though I don't think any of us were ever comfortable, but we people pleased, and especially our families. We followed the line, like we we didn't go off, and it's okay. And this is where the star seed awakens, and this is where that's what happened. Like, to me, I will still always go back to 2020. 2022 is a huge thing for the whole world. It was there for a reason. It made me uncomfortable as F, because I was like against everything, all the protocols and everything. So it almost, made me go down a different rabbit hole, which was not even better, but it's okay. We all came out of this a little bit more free. And I'm not better than you, and you're not better than me, and it's all like this. But it's like, I really believe that the tower moment is with us. And it, like the Tower, the Devil, these cards in the tarot are super important to all of us right now, because it's us facing our shadows. It's us facing our choices. It's us like being okay with the choices we've made. If we've lied, because every single person in here has lied to somebody in their life, right? If we've and maybe not, but we've lied, we've cheated in a math test or on a person, we've we've felt we've had low self-confidence, low self-worth, all these things. Like, you think is it like you're a freaking star in a human being, in a human vessel. There's no reason to feel this. You're God, you know what I'm saying? And it's okay. And this is the realizations we're getting. We're like waking up to this. We're like, okay, the only way I can wake up to this is if I'm in complete stillness, silence. When I realize it's not important, nothing is important. And I've put so much importance on things. And and a lot of us will put importance on things because we are taught in a very narrow-minded educational system, and a very narrow-minded religious system, and a very, this is what it is. This is what's good, and this is what's bad. But at the end of the day, good and bad works together. There's nothing bad about bad, and there's nothing, it's not about good and bad and good and evil. And it's not about the God being better than the devil. And you know what I'm saying? We're all one. We all work together. The devil helped us see. They helped see the good in us, I guess, right? Like, everything serves a purpose. So I went off on a tangent here. But it's okay. This is what it is. This is what Sabrina does. Like, I'm just like, blah, 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 blah. I think I did everything. I just this is something I wrote down, and I really want to share with you, actually. We're clearing attachment to needing to be useful. Clearing attaching to needing results. We're clearing our attachment to needing validation and approval from our families, our friends, our colleagues, our bosses, our blah, blah, blah. These are big things for humans, because this is what we all seek in some way or the other. Like, validation and approval could be just a like on my video, right? And a comment, like a share, like, comment. I always say these things, but then I think about them like just me seeking approval, like right? Or algorithm, blah, blah, blah. But it's all, again, it's just a game again. Your attachments to needing things to make sense. Nothing makes sense. Nothing will make sense to you, to me, to anyone, because there's nothing to make sense of an already existing system, an old system. We're not here to make sense of this. We're not here to fix this. We're not here to fix it. This is the big thing. This is we're not here to change this. We're not here to do that anymore. It's finished. It's over. It's done. No more. We don't need it. It's finished. What we need to do is divert our attention towards a newer systems. So my gift is to create a new system. How? I have no idea. I am not 100% there. But what I do is I go to bed at night and I imagine my new world. And it could be whatever it is that you want to imagine. But remember, the world that we live in now is not the world we wish to live in anymore. It is not, and it doesn't. I don't know how you're feeling, but it doesn't align anymore. It's not aligning with me at all. Even silly as this is, I made friends recently at the beginning of the year, and even now these friends or acquaintances, whatever, through they're not the best of friends, but falling away. And I'm trying to figure it out why, and they're like, let it be. the frequencies are not aligned. Let it go. And it's like, okay, right? It's like, it's becoming clear that things just don't work. But stop forcing things to work out because your ego wants you to work it. Because then it's like, oh my God, no. Let it go. This is the big thing for everyone. And the more I let go, the more I don't try hard, the more I just be. And the more I just trust myself in that moment. When someone asks me a question, I just speak from my heart at that moment in time. I don't think back of how I responded and I wrote it down. I don't do that anymore. I just like, it's just what it is. Right now, here. Tomorrow you could ask me that same question. It could be completely different. Because my energy shifted. And that's the beauty of us. Clear attachment to needing to explain your existence to others. That's a big one. Again, like I'm gonna just give you example of the summer. I've been told, Sabrina, my avatar, has been told to not spend a lot of time outdoors this summer, which is weird because I'm a bit of a sun whore. I love the sun. So they're like, no. And I'm listening because who else do I listen to except for my soul, which I haven't, which I always say, no, you know? So I'm listening to this and I'm like, everyone around me, oh no, but the sun is good for you, Sabrina. Oh no, you need to go outside. You need to be active. You need to do this. It's summer. What are you going to do? And it's out there. It's like, I have to explain myself and it's very challenging to explain yourself. Say, well, I'm listening to my soul. And it's like, whatever. And to this day, I'm still called, you're just a weirdo. It's okay. And you're like, okay. If that makes you feel better to say that about me, okay. Right? I do not choose comfort zone. I'm over it. I don't feel like I need to, I've always been a little bit like this. I've been a very unfiltered person. And then I had to shut down my unfiltered approaches because it made everyone else uncomfortable. And now I realize that was the whole goal, was to make you uncomfortable. Because if you're not uncomfortable in your life, then you're not making shifts. You're not changing. And you're not upgrading. And right now, my beautiful starseeds, warriors, light workers, way showers, indigo children, rainbow children, whoever is watching me right now, this is how we evolve. That's it. If you, like I always said, if we lived a Pleasantville life, we would never be here. Right? If you are in an uncomfortable situation, do not bury it. Do not shove it and say, don't flower it up. Face it. Dive, plunge right into this discomfort with the people, with the situation, whatever it is, because there is where your shift occurs. You're there. Like, I keep getting the messages that this is it, Sabrina. Like, if you start getting depressed or start feeling sad or start going back and blaming and shaming your people in your life for how you feel, you just, again, have got lost in the maze, in the labyrinth of life. So get out of that, please. And I feel it in my bones, people, that this June, July 2025 is an important shift in humanity. This is where they say, this is where I feel like the fact that there is even a talk about war, makes me laugh inside or outside too, because it's just so silly to me. Because like I always say to you, war or anything anything that happens that's tragic is just a mirror image of the human. If there's war, that means the human is afraid. So, or they're not facing their traumas. So this is, at this point in time, it's like you're not here to fix other people. You see it. I see it. I am not engaging with this because this is not my reflection. My reflection is peace and love and freedom, or whatever it is for you, right? I am focused, like, for the first time in I think the whole spiritual journey, I finally see. I always thought it was all about helping and healing others and leading others, but I think the first time I realized it's all about me, right? It's all about you. Like, literally, like I always said that, to fall in love with yourself and trust yourself and love, all of this is about you. But we still were always like, oh, I'm going to help. I'm going to be the empath. I'm going to take care of everybody. But it's like, no, we can't do that until we do this for ourselves. And in doing this for yourself, you are actually doing it for the whole, right? Because we are a one. If you do it for yourself, then it like reflects onto me, the other star seeds, and everyone else. And we all are able to like bring it all in so that we can awaken our gifts and our skills. Because our gifts do not function in this level of frequency. They do not function in this closed structure. It doesn't work. I know, I've been trying. Like, it doesn't work. And I keep like falling backwards, and then like my rebound is like, wow, much quicker than ever before. It's like I'm out here flying, leaps and bounds, out. And my doing nothing and my stillness has made a lot of people uncomfortable, and it continues to make people uncomfortable. And so be it, right? This is my journey. And it's like, if it brings up something uncomfortable within you, it's for you to pay attention to that, right? Like, it's not only about me here, but it's all about like you guys, like everything around you, whatever makes you uncomfortable is a reflection on you and what needs to clear in your life. And it's really beautiful. And I can't, one point on my journey this past month, I realized I was like, okay, I was feeling nothing. And there is a moment where you will come to a place where, you don't feel anything. Like, you're not channeling anything. Like, you're not nothing. It's just nothing. And I was a little uncomfortable in that moment because I was like, okay, have I lost everything? Like, I was like that. But my initial intuitive like nudge and my soul expression came out, and it was like, no, this is the 0 point. This is you saying goodbye to the old matrix. You fully forgiving yourself, which is a huge one, by the way. I want to bring up forgiveness. Forgiveness of self, of how you've reacted, responded, treated others, like blamed yourself, blamed others, shamed yourself, shamed others, thought of yourself. You know what? All of it is a big one, and it needs to occur. And it's not just I forgive myself without believing in it. It's forgiving with actually facing. Right? I lost my sister 8 years ago. 8 years ago, she left the earth on her own terms, and I still I finally forgave myself this past month for it. It took 8 years to do it, but I finally did. And it's like, I feel like crying right now, but it's okay. I forgave it because I had to face her, even if she was not here. I feel like you have to face the shadow. You have to face these ugly moments where you may have contributed, or maybe you didn't contribute to it, but there was a part that yes, like, this is so, because I'm not this person anymore, right? I am me. I am Sabrina right now, today. And tomorrow, and in 1 hour, I'm going to be Sabrina today, an hour later. Like, you're going to be the same. You know what I'm saying? So, everything is in a divine plan. Everything, you are a divine being in a human form, doing the best she or he can. So, like I always say, and I will always say it, I think I'm going to say it in every video, pat yourselves on the back, people, because you're doing a phenomenal job on this earth. And I keep getting that message to share that with you too. I can't tell you how many times I can feel and I can hear them clapping and saying, oh my God, you guys are amazing. To have to go through all of this and come out as a shining light. So this is far from over, people. But 2025 is a 9 in numerology. 9 is God's number of the end of a journey. God's perfect number is a 10, a 1. That's 2026. I'm not saying to hold on to that stuff, but I do feel like from 2025 until 2032, I don't know why I get 32, but I get that. These are important years for us to really fully move into who you are and not your avatar. I'm talking your soul essence. To truly trusting your soul, because your soul is screaming at you and talking to you. And the more that we don't listen, and the more that we move into ego, and it's okay, because ego will be with us until the end, to the end of times as well. But it's to truly trust this journey. It's been an interesting one for sure, and a miraculous one, and a very challenging one, and it will continue to do so. And again, you know, I'm always open for sessions if you want to. And also a little, I've been working too on this little, I've been working on ebooks. So I'm taking my Let's Talk videos, I'm transforming into ebooks that I'm going to sell on Amazon, or digital products. You can print them out, you know, they won't be, or print, we'll see, whatever. And yeah. And again, some more notebooks for fun. And that's it for me. So let me stop here, because I can go on and on and on, and I'm just going to stop here. So I hope that everyone's doing really well, and I would love to hear in the comments where you are at right now. What is, like, anything you'd like to share. You know, obviously it's going to be a public comment, so anything you'd like to share, please do share with me. And, you know, like, share, comment, subscribe. Let's be Matrix here. And super thanks me if you can. And also join my Ko-fi memberships, where I do monthly exclusive content for you using tarot and astrology, if you wish. All right, my beautifuls. I love you, and I'll see you when I see you, when things start to get a little bit cray-cray again. I'll come back. But, you know, it's I feel like this is our job. You know, more and more I see this is like our job is to really like do nothing, but also to share our experience. And I'm here to tell you that you're not alone in this experience. And you're not alone in the despair, and in the depression, and in the sadness, and all that. You're not alone in the happiness. You're not alone in all of this. We're here together. And I'm always pretty responsive when it comes to people's questions, but I may not be so responsive in July either. But If you want help, I can even guide you to other people. So, but my sessions are open. All right. I love you. And thank you so much for hearing me, listening to me, and for being in this community with me. I truly appreciate all of you. Love you.